Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I'm going to be speedrunning this because I'm trying to cram a whole 5-hour recording into a 19-minute long video. Let's go. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like the video so I know that you want more stuff like this. I forgot to mention this in my previous video, but the EEG SMP is basically a public Minecraft SMP server for Bedrock players. Before you go asking, what's the IP of this server? Because sadly, it got taken down by hackers the day of when it got released to the public. But don't worry, I was able to go in the server before that happened, so I was able to record a few hours in. Okay, now let's get started with the story. I was with my group of assassins ready to do the job. We were going to get ready and try to take out our target. Hundreds and hundreds of people were trying to join, but there was only enough space for at least 100 or 80 people to go in the server at a time. So everyone's going to be rushing, and whoever doesn't make it in time, they'll have to wait until the next person leaves, and then they'll be able to join. So when me and my group tried to join in, I'm joining in. I'm in. It's full. Yep, as expected. Yep, the server was already full, so we had to wait for quite some time. And while we were waiting for it, we just played a bit of Bed Wars, Sky Wars, stuff like that. And then eventually we were able to go in. Okay, I'm like, okay, there. It isn't that laggy at all, actually.
Go straight to the right and then to the water.
Okay, so I see a few. I should get a few trees on the way. So before we started our mission, we wanted to make a secret base, base of operations where people could come and set bounties on people. You know, it'll help us with our jobs and finding new targets and stuff. And we wanted that to be a few thousand blocks away from spawn so it wouldn't be as laggy. Before I went to help with the base, I wanted to get some resources as soon as possible. But as you can see here, we had to at least break the block 3 times before I dropped, which was kind of annoying, but at least I'm not freezing every second. So as I continued my journey, I collected food, tried to get more resources, and heading a few hundred blocks, and I still had quite a few hundred blocks to go. Eventually, me and my group decided that it didn't need to be thousands and thousands of blocks away from spawn, because we saw that the lag was getting better and we weren't seeing it as much as already at a few hundred blocks. And eventually we started seeing this. The chunks weren't loading as fast as we were traveling, and I'm not sure if this counts as X-raying, but you could clearly see everything that's below us if you look down at the caves when we're in an unloaded chunk. Eventually, I found a ruined portal, I explored it a little bit, saw what's inside, and told the coords of my group of where I was at so then they could tell me where to go next. And so, I continued my journey to our new home base, or yet to be home base. But then I saw this message in chat. Someone's dog was suffocating in obsidian, which takes a while to break, and since there's lag, he had to break it multiple times. I'm sorry for you. Yeah, you're kind of out of luck there. At one point, I found a ravine, which I thought, hey, that would be a pretty good place where we could have a base. We could find a ravine a few hundred blocks away from here, and we could build our base there. And they said, sure, we can make a base in the mountains, but I need to continue going. So then I had to continue. Later on, I was just waiting for my team members because I kind of went a bit ahead of them while they were still collecting resources, so I was just waiting on top of a mountain. I'm gonna go check out the VCs and that Okay, it's not too crowded. They have their own groups. I was actually expecting more.
Me too. But there's only a limited amount.
It was a lot in the beginning before the SMP opened.
Most people gave up because they can't get it right now.
Yeah, probably.
We don't give up.
We never give up. Okay, I'm going to join the VC and come back.
If someone destroys it. Is it wasp or a bee?
It's a B.
It's a bee. You're bee. Like you bee. You be like. You be like. You be like. You be like. How do I say this?
So yeah, that was one of my first impressions of some of you guys. Later on, they kind of started getting weird, so I had to leave. I'm not sure why I joined them. I don't know why.
You should have a queue.
What?
I see you.
You see me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see you. Hi.
You're Steve.
Wait, I am? Wait, let me check.
Right?
Yep. For some reason, I was in a Steve skin, but that didn't stop me. Me and my team member traveled across the plains, but we had to stop for a bit because we wanted to collect more resources. Eventually, we had a pretty good amount of iron, so then we decided we should continue. So, are we going to have more?
Yeah, I'm going north.
Okay, I didn't ask about that.
No, this is east. Okay. Yeah, this is east.
Eventually, we found a pretty good mine shaft, so we continued to get more iron. Yeah, it's definitely a lot faster, but... Oh, I see some weapons. They need that to enchant. Yeah, you can still see that there's a bit of lag left.
The lava trap and the fall damage trap. Yeah, I know. I'm so cool that I got my own custom link for the server.
Oh my god. Amazing. What song should I play?
Guys.
Where?
Oh wait, so guys, see lava poles? Yeah, I had no idea what they were doing, but we had to continue going in the same direction, and lucky for us, we came across an ocean. So we had to swim across the whole ocean. Yeah, it took a while. A very long time. Eventually we found the village, collected a few of its stuff there, for the base and stuff, crafted more tools, and got more iron. I also decided, hey, we could just collect some of this food, because we were going to get hungry sooner or later. We found a cave, which we decided to go looking for more resources. We went deep enough to where we could find diamonds. Hopefully we could find diamonds. And then we continued traveling across another ocean, which took a long time. We couldn't even tell if we were moving at all. Oh yeah, I also have a job at a potion shop. Alright, I need to go
Did
do
you
that.
by any chance happen to build a giant? Right here. I'm at the water. Right here. Right here's the water.
Okay. Thanks.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's see.
Alright, let's go down.
Yeah, this is a huge ravine. Oh, man. We decided to go in Nether because we travel faster in the Nether.
Let's go, boys.
Alright.
Stay together.
Okay.
It's take forever. It's laggy.
I
Do not
can't
hit each other.
I can't even look at my inventory right now. Hey guys,
That's it.
do we spawn in the middle of a lava ocean right now? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We traveled for quite some time and we were running out of blocks, so then we had to use everything we had. Even gold blocks. Yeah, I was kind of getting worried that we might run out of blocks to use. But that still didn't stop us from keep on going because we continued for quite some time. I believe that during this time, hackers started hacking the server because the server was having some problems and one of our teammates got kicked out of the server. So me and my other teammate had to continue going and hopefully he'll be able to catch up. But don't worry, we made a path for him to follow. You can hear me right now. Hello? Hello. We're in another right now.
You're the nether? Okay, you know how sometimes you travel so far that the blocks haven't been processed yet, so it's just like empty?
Yeah.
Well, I was doing that and I was walking on a giant cliff, like where the snow is, like snowy mountains.
Yeah.
And then, I was walking along this thing, but I didn't know it was a cliff. And there was like an 100 block drop, and the thing wasn't loaded yet, and I was so close to.
Later on, we found some piglins, and we decided to trade with it, hopefully getting some ender pearls, then killed a few hoglins. Then, the server started having issues again, and I was by myself because my other teammate was also kicked from the server. So I was just all by myself, and I had to continue going forward. What was that noise? I never heard that noise before. I don't like it. Later on, I found some more piglins and started trading with them. I was running out of resources, and I still had a long way to go. To be honest, I was getting kind of worried. I traded for a while, got a few stuff. Some of it was useless, and yeah. I got kicked. Isn't that amazing? So then I had to try to get back in, and somehow it worked. And I continued on my journey. I was worried for a bit that I wouldn't go back in and someone else would get my spot. And I didn't know about the hacker thing yet because the server hasn't shut down and we didn't get any updates from Egg yet. And I just continued.
I actually hate all my stuff doesn't load. Why am I even in my own house?
So I had multiple problems at this point. I was running out of my pickaxes, so I wouldn't be able to collect more blocks, and my resources are low. I barely have any food for the journey, and I doubt I'll be able to make it, though I still continued either way. I would just chat to my teammates as I traveled, and they would just keep me company, and then they'll let me know whenever they're able to join, because they still haven't been able to join, which was kind of weird. I was able to join, but they weren't able to. But a cool part about this is that I was able to find another fortress. So then I just decided to go check out what was in, see if I could get some more resources, because I really needed some. But first, I had to take care of this blaze right here. Few blazes. Oh, I found 3 diamonds, and wait, did you choose a role yet?
No, what?
Go on roles and you can choose your role. What do you want to become?
Get blaze rods.
Yeah, I have like 8 blaze rods right now.
That's good.
Oh, I see what's that area? You know, the Black Castle? That is called a Bastion, 8-bit. Well, there's a castle in the Nether. It's not another fortress. It's the other type. And so, me being an adventurer, I wanted to see if I could get some of the treasure. And immediately, I found it right away. But I forgot one thing. the brutes. They appeared out of nowhere, and yeah, I didn't really have a chance against them. I never fought a brute before. This whole time 1.16 has been out. And yeah, I didn't stand a chance. I immediately died from fall damage. I got a bit too greedy and went and checked the treasure chest right away, and I immediately went back to spawn. It's so laggy right now. Guys, I died. As you can see, the spawn was a bit destroyed and had the mobs everywhere. And the problem is, my teammates are still not able to go in the server still. And I had no other way to go back. I asked around for anyone to light one of the portals that spawned because there's nether portals everywhere, but they were unlit. But as I talked to them, they said that they were all trapped, meaning that people covered them in lava for some reason. So then no one could follow them. So I was stuck, and there was no chance for me to travel those thousands of blocks back to where I was in time before it despawned. And so I decided to get resources and build a house as I waited for my teammates to go back into the server. Though they still haven't been able to. And I just tried to pass the time by just by building a house, shop, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I just try to pass time. As soon as they were able to join the server, I was hoping like we could start over, get our resources back. I mean, they would keep their resources since they didn't die. They just logged out or got kicked. So they would keep their resources, so they would be fine. I could easily just find my resources again. But I didn't know that the server was going to get hacked that day, so I didn't expect that to come. And look at that, I got visited by a mod. And that mod was Naughty. He's actually one of the moderators in the Discord server. I also figured out that there's some sort of something like a police force for the spawn, for everyone living at spawn. And yeah, I just finished up everything that I was doing, and I told my teammates that I was about to leave the server and that they could switch out as soon as I leave, so then it'll be a guaranteed spot, or at least high chance that they'll be able to join as soon as I left. And so we tried that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I left.
You left, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm in.
Okay. Well, bye guys. At the end of the day, the server got hacked and we weren't able to join back. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and subscribe to my second channel, Odd Events. I'll see you in the next video.